Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Azothan's Azeroth Wars. Today we're going to be doing a quick three-parter. We're going to be taking specific parts of three different games and discussing mostly. First two are going to be games that I have played with Dark Green. We're going to discuss some of the strategies and two specific ideas in particular. One, I'm going to talk about the extreme difficulty in taking Stormwind, unless if you don't catch it by surprise. If you don't catch Stormwind by surprise, you're gonna feed Dark Rain so much, and you cannot let that happen. You have to figure out the most effective way to kill him, because if he just turtles up, you have the option of going ahead and taking all the CPs in the entire game, and it's not gonna matter. If he's already upgraded, it's gonna hurt. If he's already got his knights, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna have to use both the front entrance and the port if you want to make any headway against him. So we're gonna start at the first part of this game. We're gonna let you watch out the teal fight play out and then we're gonna fast forward and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So in this game, my good friend Remar. Now Remar, please message me if I'm saying it wrong, if it's Remar or Remer or Ramar. Just let me know. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. I know I used to hate it when I would play World of Warcraft and my character's name was Azothan, and people would call him Azothan, and I was like, you're actually probably correct in how it should be being said, because guys, the original inhabitants of Azeroth, the original human tribes, were called the Azora. So if you're Azothan, it should actually be Azothan, because that means you are of the Azora. Yeah, I'm a nerd, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and get this spearman out of there. I don't remember. Oh, no, that's right, because I'm already creeping. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing my regular thing. Control Group 1 and Control Group 2 here. Control Group 1 is going to start taking this stuff, and then Control Group 3 is going to go ahead and move down here and start killing stuff, while the other half of Control Group 3 takes this. And I have a few leftover units here that I can leave to deal with Teal. My Plague is being played by Teal. And I think he actually pushes... I can't remember how the Teal fight goes, because the rest of this game just went so batshit crazy. So we're going to speed up ×2 until we see some aggression from My Plague. We can see Yellow very, very quickly moving down, creeping, getting the control points. Very good for him. Teal is going to assault the Blasted Lands very quickly. The poor captain's going to get left behind. Bam! Karazhan's mine. So is Duskwood. So we're good. We're good. And Teal has given us time to go ahead and try to creep as much as we can down here. We got that control point. I already know this control point's gone. There's almost no point in trying to defend it against Teal. Oh, he's got Magtherin on the front lines. I probably could have been targeting him with these improved guard towers, but I opted not to. Does Teal move in? No, he does not start attacking here. He goes ahead and creeps up here. He's going to deny Yellow that money, but at the same time, he's gonna put himself out of position. He's gonna steal some of his time, and Remar not giving him even a moment's respite. There we go. We're slow this back down ×1. It feels almost super. There we go. Popping those free axemen to try to keep this improved guard tower alive. They're just gonna duke it out there for a minute. How's Remar doing? Good. He's got Ren behind the lines. Does Ren have Windwalk? We're about to find out. Oh, very good job, Remar. Oh, Remar was ready just in case he was going to go for the Windwalk. He had already researched Flare. You can see me here. I'm bringing down Thoris. I'm going to push right now because, well, most of Teal's stuff is down here. Oh, having been pushed back already. Teal has his 1-1. I don't think 1-1. I have... Okay, I was like, my spearmen have 1 armor? Did I research the wrong armor upgrade? No, we're fine. Let's speed it back up. We're going to see... We pretty much just wipe this out. Now, unfortunately, Blue ended up leaving on our Scourge buddy. But, we can see Remar clean it up. He's doing just fine. He's using the bash. He's got it down. He is not in any danger, except if he locks himself in, which he appears to have done. But that's fine. Red is now using Blue to creep. I push him back in, saying, get out of my town. Teal, you don't belong here. You need to leave. Remar doing an excellent job cleaning things up. I absolutely love you, Remar. I don't even think I take this, honestly. And we can see that Teal is now creeping. He's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm in trouble. I have to creep. Let's see, did I get my champions? Yep, champion production well on the way. Meanwhile, Remar is just going to go ahead and clean. He's not much longer for me, I suspect. No peace for little old me. No, you attacked me. Sorry. Got my control group of captains. My champion. Priests, spearmen. I'm going to start rounding out, yeah, the control groups before I leave. I want to make sure that I have my favorite control groups. 1 champions, 1 captains, 1 spearmen, 1 priests. And you're pretty good. That'll do you against Teal. He's like, can we just be friends? Please? My plague, I love you. You're my bro. You're my homie, man. But I can't let you. I'm sorry. No can-do'sville, baby doll. You're just checking to see how everything is looking all across the map. Are we seeing any significant attacks or... No? Okay, so he just took this control point. Not actually seeing any pushing going on. Both of the Night Elf players are still here. Red just kind of throwing units into the fight piecemeal. No, sorry. Ups did not leave. So blue is now controlling red. And, oh god, Tychondrius! And he goes down, Skull Gul'dan, bam! And what is this? Are we pushing in yet? No, we tried, didn't work. We're gonna wait for the next push. Now this game we're just talking about, this was a pretty newbie game, I hate to say it, but it was just some new players, and I love seeing new blood. It was really great. I just want to discuss some ideas. Let's slow this back down, show those health bars. He pushes me back out because, God, I hate when they fight on that advanced boulder tower. It's so rough. Oh my god, the Griffin Riders, get out of there, get out of there. Champion, get out of there. This one brave mercenary giving his life for the cause. Fortunately, it's not going to do anything for him. And blue is just overwhelmed right now. He's built a boneyard and he's produced that. You know what? That's a pretty good strategy. You rarely see that, and they don't have many things they can fight up. Purple, no, it's just so. Oh god, Sylvanas, you need to get out of there. Does he have Windwalk? Okay, he does. Always get Windwalk on Sylvanas, guys. Meanwhile, what is this? Teal still massing up. He's level 5 now. He's got 2 levels on Mag Theridin, probably from the creeps, and a little bit from my feed. But we are looking like we're just about ready. We're gonna push. And I have no idea how long, but we're just going to stare at this beautiful army. Champions, there we go, I think, yeah. Bam! Kicking it up a notch. Make sure those champions and the captains are on the front lines. They're going to soak up tons. Look at that. Look at that champion just sitting. He's literally surrounded by orcs, and he's just... Nope, got that 2 armor upgrade, buddy. You're good. Pop that crown, make sure you heal him with Bolvar, and that line melts. The line melts, guys. This is the problem for Teal. Teal does not want to fight in these narrow canyons at all. The army composition is much better for dark green and yellow in those small choke points because they can do so much splash damage to you, and they what a bullshit ultimate or spell rather. Which one? I think he's gonna complain about the stomp. Haldir has dropped. Who's that? It looks like it was purple. The chat's kind of going batshit crazy. Yeah, purple dropped, guys. Sorry. Our town is under attack. So, okay, now we're going to pause here, and we're going to jump ahead in the game. Now, what I'm going to tell you happens is, we go ahead and north, we absolutely demolish everybody in Eastern Kingdoms. It's not even a competition. And as we can see, the Druids are doing very well. They're doing really, really well over here in Kalimdor. So, that's all you need to know. We're going to run up here, and the Druids are doing well. And we'll see what happens next. See you guys in a second. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We've destroyed Dalaran. We're pretty much crushing everything in our paths. The Night Elves went ahead and took Northrend. Blue left the game. And then they landed on our shores and they're about to teleport in. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. So many things. Jesus. And meanwhile, we are... Oh, that's right. We're running over here to get to the town portal. Meanwhile, oh, they're streaming in all over the place. We're going to try to stop them. But it's tough. They are not weak. And as we can see, Chandris has the Claws of Attack, all the things, plus Gloves of Fury. So it can be very dangerous if you're not careful. Luckily, she's not level 10. Brown, and by the way, Orange is so happy to see that we're dying. So we can see that we are actually we're holding right now. Only problem is they have way more control points than us. He's nabbing up my control points with these extra little small groups, and I cannot afford to currently send that many units around. Yellow's sending in some units to help me, so blah blah blah. We're gonna watch this play out. We're gonna try to hold these things. Not much super micro going on, just unit composition kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about the fact that right here we're seeing so many of these Furbolgs and these Dryads. Just that's all we're going to see from Brown is Furbolgs and Dryads. A few Glaive Throwers from Light Blue, but mostly Archers or Guild Rangers as well. Oh yes, Yellow's going to help me. I'm barely holding on with my elite group. Everything else in the back is getting picked off. Sorry, this must just be absolutely hectic for you guys. I'll slow it down again. Okay. But, dude, this is literally hectic. I mean, he has us surrounded. All he has to do is come around here, and we probably would have been boned. And they do eventually. They force us back into Stormwind for a while. But you want to fight on these bridges for as long as you can. Over. Okay, we're good. Give me a fucking heart attack. Cenarius. Oh, Cenarius so many times I want to kill him, and I almost manage it, but not quite. We can see, nope, they can't break through. They just can't get past that group. And those damn Furbolgs can heal up all the units. What are their upgrades at? They're at 4-4 and 5-4, respectively. And Yellow's at 6-4, and I am, what? 5-6. So, right now, we have the advantage. Right now. But, as our control points begin to dwindle, we're going to lose that advantage. Oh god, we're saying orcs too? God, you son of a bitch. Where do the orcs land? That's what I want to know. Feel so close. Oh, yeah, that's where it is. That little bastard. Meanwhile, fight is still going on. So many Druids of the Claws going in. Just being sacrificed. We're holding, but we're not great. I want to mention that they can just afford to endlessly rebuild, and they're building these forward bases that we can't really compete with. We almost managed to get Chandris, but she windwalks away. The greatest regrets of my career. Oh no, I think we get her actually. Oh yeah, we get her, but we don't get the... We do get the items. We do get the items, okay. Sorry. And while I'm over there picking that off, he flanks in. Hopefully we can get all the units away in time. Oh, come on, attack. Attack. We're going to lose the lumber mill. That'll open up more room for his units. Luckily, they're mostly ranged, so we don't actually have to go worry about being overwhelmed. We just have to be worried. We have to worry about being out-damaged. Oh, we get so much damage being done to both sides. Though our side does look a little bit sturdier. I'll give you that. Here's the problem. You're like, God damn, look, their control points just keep going up, and ours are really starting to go down. I'm down to 8. Yellow's down another 5. So, saying, damn it, Illidan, I can't use my ulti. I think that the Illidan's aura drains mana from everyone nearby him. And that is annoying. What's this? Of course. The orcs are just slaughtering little groups of Green's units. Being controlled by OJ. I think he's the only... Yeah, he's the only Alliance player left. At least the only North Alliance player left. Pushing down again, trying to clean up these unit production facilities while I trap them over here. Give Yellow some breathing room so that we don't have to worry about being flanked, because we know that there's no units coming from this end. Only this end. Can't really hold that much longer. Damn, bears hit hard. They really do. And now Yellow has to retreat back across the river. And oh god, champions, I mean captains are just not a decent investment for this fight. You see, even Varian Rin, oh, he goes for Varian so many times. And what's this? Oh, that's right, because Orange is using green and his and purple's money to just go ahead and destroy our harbor. That's not his only plans, that's just the beginning. So, this fight's going to continue for a really long time. Let's jump back in to the next part. Alright, hi there guys, again. Look, we're fighting on the bridge. We've been pushed back and forth. We can see that our forces have been significantly reduced, so have browns and light blues, although brown is actually starting to mass up for a flank attack. Very scary. Again, doesn't have fucking boots. Just get some fucking boots on him, please. We have all our heroes. Our ally lost brown, unfortunately, and let's go and check and see where his heroes are. Oh, he's in the fight. Okay, so he's in the fight, and I feel kind of bad because it's hard for me to see other guys' units, and I can't heal them as easily. But what's this? Oh my god. Orange built a base! And he's producing battle mages in order to gank us from behind. To his eternal credit, I don't believe he goes for the base aim. No, he seems safe. You can see some axemen over here are going to try to... What the hell is this? Says Remar. There we go. One swipe from Varian's ability gets rid of all that those mana shields. But, oh god, we're being pushed back. See, the Night Elves actually haven't allied anyone else yet. I think they do eventually. And oh god, he's got the Kirin Tor. Fuck. He's building this gate, so now he can control who goes in and out. Meanwhile, I close this gate because I don't want to risk anyone getting in. Oh my god, light blue starting to attack yellow. That's not good. And we can see that their upgrades are starting to get ahead of ours. There we are, 5-6 on there, still at 5-6. And what are his? 4-4 on the range. But what about your melee? I want to know what your bears are at. I think it's all the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the same. So 4-4. Trying to clean up these units, but god, they are annoying. Go ahead and cast that. Oh, it's so ever so slightly annoying. Try to break down that gate, but I think before we get assaulted. Let's see. No, we managed to get in, and yellow stealing. Light blue stealing some more of our control points. And oh god, Varian, stay alive. Varian, stay alive. Please stay alive, Varian. Oh my god, doing a lot of damage to our champions. I think we're going to lose. Yeah, we lose one, and right as soon as we lose one, I sort of get cold feet and back out, because we're not going to be able to afford this for long. We are sitting at 414, so we can kind of afford it. But, oh god, get Braun out of there. And, of course, right now we're going to get... Okay, so I'm saying go ahead, go back to Iron Forge. I know you got to kill these things. I'll try to hold off brown and orange by myself. I remake the gate, close it up, try to hold here. Luckily, because of the way this gate is shaped, there are very, very few dryads actually hitting my units while I kill the frontline units. I can pull back here, and these improved cannon towers will do tons and tons of damage. They get another push coming in. Let's go ahead and pause and jump to the next part. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh, look at that. And saying dash ally brown, go ahead and use me. So now it is officially 3 versus whatever. 3 versus 2. And I think the control point is getting a little out of control. That's funny. Oh, but look at this. Orange is actually towered up. He now controls this dock with unrivaled. He is not rivaled in his control of that dock. Let's just say that. Leave a few priests behind. I think they get murdered like immediately. I'm gonna lose the champion. Oh, it's just a waste of money. And he immediately gets shot in the face. Spearman 2 taking some extra damage. Ah, that has gotta hurt. Orange can just harass us to his heart's content. We try to push in, do some stuns. He's just spamming dryads at this point. He can afford it. He can certainly afford it. We're going to see some chimeras come in too, I believe. Oh, even our island town is under siege from that armada. Saying, well, this isn't a fun game. Light blue has pushed yellow back into his base. He can't really leave without getting freaked out. And light blue can hide. Awesome. Meanwhile, more pushing, more crowning, more stuns, more just everything, trying to keep up as many champions as we can and still get upgrades. By the way, guys, try to remember that. If you are stuck in this situation and you're using an elite force, continue to keep them alive, do whatever you can, hit and run tactics. Oh god, more spam, more spam. coming in. Furbolgs and Dryads. I'm forced to back out. Especially with Cenarius using his ultimate. Try to keep your elite units alive and just... Okay, and here's... And just focus on my upgrades. Sorry. I never finish my thoughts. Here's where I start thinking, huh, maybe axemen. Maybe axemen. Let's see how that works out. We'll jump back as soon as I attack with them. See you guys in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we see that I have destroyed the tram. It's unfortunate, but given the number of angles attack that we're already suffering from, I couldn't allow this to stay alive because Ironforge is gone. It's been lost to Light Blue, and now Light Blue is going to have Chandris with angry things, with the specials. That's not good. So, as we can see, the fight continues. Let me take a sip of this delicious California water. Ah, so loud. Alright guys, let's keep going. Halftime speed? I don't think so. Double time! Well, single time. Brown is going to try to land a few Druids of the Talon. Unfortunately, he can't do the Owlbear drops, thank God. And oh my god, he's killing his own ship! Losing a lot of units too to the ship. You can hear him. Man, ships are mean. Continuing to just murder Dryads endlessly, but I can't kill them. We can't actually break out. He's literally choking the hallway. And every time a hero gets anywhere near the front, he just goes ahead and focuses it. It's a great idea. Don't get me wrong, it's a great idea. But now Yellow and I are forced back into this corner. We have drops coming in. We have this being attacked. Orange is unallying everybody. Does he have a crown? Whoa! Motherfucker has a crown. If I'd known he had a crown, I would have broken that door down and beat his face in for that crown. Oh man, double crown would have really helped. Okay, so at this point, I have some axemen, but they're just sitting back here because I'm an idiot. Hey, Dave Rolfe, look at that. Evad Fleur. And hold him right here. He's going to go ahead and focus down the improved cannon. Damn, he gets the improved cannon tower. Said very well, DG. Here you go. Good play. And Orange goes ahead and drops those items there. Yellow picks them up very, very quickly. Oh my, he's offering us gold or wood, and I don't actually respond because I thought Orange actually died. I didn't realize he dropped them. Anyway, asking if we want gold or wood, I don't respond because, well, it would be rude to say yes. But there we go. Huge ton of money from Orange. I don't know why he gave me so much. And God, Brown still just hit me in the face, and I don't really... Here we go. Alright, here's where I figure out, huh, maybe Axemen. Because the Axemen have an ability. They have Defend, and they also have Bash. So if you are facing... And by the way, this is very good against the Night Elves for two reasons. Because most of the Night Elves units that do heavy damage are going to be the piercing damage, which Defend blocks. It will... I think it's 50% of the time, or 33% of the time, you're going to reflect attack, and you only take 50% damage from those that aren't reflected. I'll have to go. But it's something like that. That's how it works. If you reflect it, it's going to hit the unit that shot it at you, and if you don't reflect it, you're going to take 50% reduced damage, which is great considering these... They have tons of armor, and if your heroes are in the front, or like a captain's nearby, they're gonna do so much. It's already 50%, so 25% damage total from whatever isn't reflected. And in addition, the melee units that you have to worry about from Brown are the bears, which are very wide units. They are very bulky. You can maybe get 3 axemen attacking 1 bear on the front lines. And 3 axemen attacking 1 bear are going to keep that bear pretty close to permastunned. So it works out very well in your favor. All around. So Axemen, I am now a huge proponent of using Axemen as the meat shields. And I don't think I actually have Defend yet. We're going to find out. There we go. I think I'm using Defend on my Axemen now. Are we seeing any of those get reflected back is my question. Come on. Using his fragmentation grenade to hit all these units. And of course popping Tranquility Aura, as that's not annoying at all. I'm building some extra barracks to make up for the fact that I have none. I have more money than I have the ability to produce. Oh god, our town is under siege. Okay, so we're going to jump back in during the next big attack. We can see that the axemen allowed us to push out much further than we have in the past. So let's jump in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to mention the fact that all the while this was happening, I did have a tiny little base up here that was used for attacking the North Alliance, which I have gone ahead and used to take as many control points. I sent out a bunch of different groups. Gray has most of these, but I'm pretty sure that all the stuff along this road into the Elves land I went ahead and nabbed. So that's just a quick note there. If you have the option of spending, 100 gold to go grab 5 control points, it'll pay itself back in 2 minutes, and you might just be making enough money to survive. All right, so let's go ahead and see what happens. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is our first attempt at using axemen with defend. Oh, we're seeing a lot of these attacks are being reflected. It's slowing them down. Let's see if we can pause and find a unit that's being affected by their own poison. Yes, so not only are we reflecting these attacks, but we're also reflecting the poison that slows us down. So these units are doing reduced damage to us, and then because we reflect the attack, they are also causing themselves to do reduced damage. Look how many of these units are suffering from their own poison. It's crazy, and I'm jumping around for no reason. By the way, I realized, fine, if you want to mass all these unarmored units, I'm going to go ahead and get Catapult, because I'm done just being shot at from a distance. Why don't you try it? Using all of our heroes' abilities. Our heroes, by the way, have been being fed all game. So 15, 15, 15. And oh my god, what is this magic? What is this magic that these axemen are allowing us to perform? They can't kill our units. Oh my god. I know it looks like a weak health unit. 575 is not that much, but we are cleaning up because it's piercing damage, and we have the magic bullet to solve that problem in the axemen. Not only are we using Thoris to stun occasionally, but also, look at that, you can see those little spirals going above the Dryads' heads. That's your axemen stunning them. So, god, I can't even describe to you how good axemen are against Dryads. Not only do you block their attacks, not only do you reflect their attacks, not only is their own poison being used to slow them down, but also, you're stunning them occasionally. And here we go. I think this is where I get him. Yep, go ahead and get that stun on Cenarius, and no more for you. He's going to try to get over here with Chandris, now level 10, has her special ability, is going to actually do some damage to us, but yeah, we get Cenarius. We're not going to let that happen. Putting the horn on Thoris, or putting the horn on one of our, I think we get it on a knight. Yeah, there he is, the champion. So we rushed out to kill him, and still these axemen cleaning up, doing so much damage. I mean, look, that is all just damage that the axemen are doing from reflected attacks before they even get to the front lines. I'm telling you what, guys, don't just spam any unit. Don't be like, well, he's got piercing attacks, so he's got piercing attacks, so obviously I should spam the there we go, cleaning up his heroes as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I can't catch Chandris because fucking Orange broke my reveal base. Orange now breaking into my base again. Fucking ass. We're forced to back up. We lost Variant, but that's fine because we have the horn on Thoris, and Thoris is starting to look really scary. And perma-stunning Magni. There we go. Hits her in the face with a hammer. And I think I'm trying to get Boulevard. I wish... come on, you can do it. Magni is really strong. He's not dying. Ooh, yeah, okay, good. Saving the crown. I'm trying to repair that so I can still build some stuff, and no chance of him getting across that bridge now with those catapults there. Let's go in and watch the final part of this game play out when the final push is made. See you guys in a little bit. Oh my goodness, a very, very sneaky Brown has managed to get in the harbor. He's broken up all of OJ's units, and he's gone ahead and tried to charge into the harbor. He wanted to surround the keep, but luckily, Yellow, being absolutely awesome, caught him before he could. So he's going to start spamming these Dark Iron War Golems. 5-3 upgrades on there. I think our enemies are getting pretty close to 8-8. And oh my god, a huge swell of units coming in from the front, while we're forced to retreat 7-7 on Light Blue's army. He's going to take out that gate very quickly. We lock a couple of our own priests out, and they're not going to live very long. So let's speed it up ×2. And, oh god, he breaks through the gate. We managed to push Brown back a little bit. And, oh, he's got some nice items, but no, he's going to get away on the Night Elf transport. I think... No, I think I wanted to build some units to go hit that, but I had nothing. Meanwhile, oh my god, light blue is breaking in. Whatever can we do? And I'm not actually managing my catapults very well. I should have them hitting all of this right here. Be much more effective. We have some spearmen on the side trying to slow down the units, keep them from getting surrounded. But god, we lose Varian again, trying to use the crown. But we've had to build so many units, so many unit producing structures in this small of an area that suddenly we don't have room to move around. I'm actually making too much of a choke point for myself. I can't go and reinforce. Oh my god. Especially not now that Brown is going to have these bears guarding it. 7/7 on his bears. Oh, bears are so mean. With the roar ability, there we go. I'm producing, finally spamming some of these Outriders because I just... That was the first thing that came into my mind. Honestly, I had a panic attack. Don't spam Outriders. I think I spammed the Outriders because I didn't... Let me explain. I didn't have time to make sure that every single axeman I made was then switched into defensive mode, and I just needed something for pure damage. I just needed something that was going to run in, take reduced damage, and do a lot very, very quickly. Woo! Okay. Now Fury and Storm Rage doing a lot of damage. Trying to... I think I cancel Varian and start remaking him on the Cathedral of Light. Remember that, you can do that, guys. The Cathedral of Light, also very important. I would have been screwed if Brown had gone ahead and just started attacking that. It provides you with a healing aura, which you can see benefiting all of my units. Oh god, these Guild Wardens. They hit really hard. With these damn Dryads backing them up, almost impossible. So we're holding here with just bare minimum forces. We have maybe 3 control groups total, maybe, and we're fighting fuck all. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and speed this up times 2. But you guys are seeing how hard it is to take Stormwind when someone doesn't want to give it up. It becomes nearly impossible. I'm finally sacrificing my Outriders to hold that while I try to get over here and heal Magnite. Yeah, Magnite using that. Come on. There we go. Killing all the units off. That's a big swath of Dryads killed off there. Getting Magnite back in the fight. Magnite almost invincible, just beating the Dryads' faces apart. Meanwhile, I lost Bolvar. Come on. Not Bolvar. What's his name? Reginald. I almost lost Reginald. If he dies another death, he'll be dead for good. Yellow holding with just a couple of mortar teams and his heroes, using that healing aura very effectively. I think that medical expertise and this thing, Cathedral of Light, were the only thing keeping us alive. Got some peasants back here to try to help repair it. It's taking some damage. I start rebuilding my Stormwind catapults because I figured, well, I can help him over there. Oh my god, get Chandris! God, she's so beastly. Look at all that damage. She's... Oh, she kills Varian. She kills another one of our champions. God, Chandris is so strong. She's so strong. And we have a Chimera here causing trouble. Come on, there you go. Kills him with Bran. And Brown is just trying to force as many units in as he can before we plug up the hole again. It's very smart. Meanwhile, Chandris is doing lots and lots of damage to our army. She's doing 100 damage a shot times 3. Oh god, oh, friggin' Bolvar almost goes down. Meanwhile, I say, god damn, Chandris, will you please just leave, Chandris? Chandris. There we go, we kill her. Chandris out of the fight for a little bit. But Yellow's still holding on with just these heroes and these few mortar teams. I keep spamming these because they're effective. Just not in the way I'm using them. Got another Tyrande problem. My heroes are fighting over here, and I think I'm going to end up letting... Muradin die, I hope not. I do know I let one of his heroes die by accident one time. Maybe it was my own. That's right, Varian dies, and I was like, where the fuck were you, Bolvar? He was over there healing Yellow. These champions doing lots of damage to the front lines. I lose 2 more of them. Oh god, kill Tyrande. Cannot let her live. There we go, take her out again. Meanwhile, Varian Rin back in the fight. Catapults are doing their job, trying to hold that bridge. Oh god, Cathedral of Light taking a little bit of damage. Now he's focusing Stormwind Keep. keeping it healed up. I built some extra peasants and set them to auto repair and just set them right there. He really wants to end the threat of those champions. I could see it in his eyes. Meanwhile, Malfurion taking a lot of damage, and Light Blue finally says GG for the last time. I am so exhausted of this fight. They said GG earlier, and then they hit us from behind with a huge surprise attack, and I was like, what the balls? Now, this is where the fight ends. I do believe that I go up here and I end up killing Gray's base. Gray's been really good natured. He's been building up these Blade Masters. He's been getting to kill stuff. And actually, you know what? Gray, I haven't paid attention to you all game, and I feel that it's not fair for me to just dismiss Pack Azul. So we're going to show Pack Azul's big fight. Pack Azul's got a pretty mean-looking group of units. He's got 6/6 upgrades. He's going to... Oh, yeah, just go ahead and take out those brown units. Killing them. Zardas, very, very gracefully saying GG and leaving. Meanwhile, I spam a nice mix of units, healers, tanks, damage dealers, ranged units, and I just send them up here to go ahead and kill Gray. Gray says, "Oh no, how dare you! I am going... You have taken my honor. I will fight you with my sword because I'm a blade master." I never understood why orcs sound like Zag Zag, Dabu, and the blade masters are like, "What can I do for you, my lord?" It's a little racist. Just because they're samurai, really? There we go. He's using some of the whirlwind abilities, and he's actually holding on. Look at that. Look at that. But I have so many upgrades. It's such a nice mix of units that I can actually just afford to keep fighting. And he's going to lose one of his Blade Masters there, unfortunately. And me just literally running right by Light Blue's units. He's AFK. Why would I fight him? I decide I want to end Gray. So we're going to speed it up. We're going to watch Gray fight. Health bars. Oh, he's cleaning up. He's cleaning up. He's cleaning up. I'll even zoom in. Go ahead and look at the fight. Oh my god. Blade Masters making their last stand. Oh. And here comes the end. Rokon. Oh no, not Rokon. I think we get Rexar first. Yeah, we kill Rexar. And then we're going to get the Blade Master. And I think Pack Azul is going to just call it a game after this. He realizes, nah, it's a little unfair.
Our forces are under attack.
It's important to note, guys, you can do well. You can take back control points. You can get upgrades. You can start to solidify. And at the end of the day, if your heroes aren't high enough, you're not going to be able to fight someone who's been in the shit the entire time. So that's been our game. This will be part 1. It's gonna be a long ass part 1, isn't it? There we go, killing off Rokan there. I'm saying amazing game, Remar. I can't believe you held. Yeah, Remar, you're awesome. I've never seen someone hold with me so well. Great job. Very good use of your heroes and your units. Good positioning. You saved me quite a few times, so I owe you a massive debt of gratitude. Thanks, man. And I think we're gonna leave here. Yeah, I headed to my mom's. Well, my mom retired, by the way. I think it was like 28 years in the FFA, and she had a retirement party. It was pretty cool. We did the yard house, delicious food, and like they ordered a bunch of food, and then my mom goes, "Hey, you want to go to Carino's? We're gonna eat afterwards." I was like, "How can you even?" Go ahead and take a look at the units killed. Yellow and I very much on top, and I wish I could say that this units produced tab was stilted in the way it would be for orange. You know, this would be a lot of summoned units. It's not. That's all dryads. It's all dryads and furbolgs. Units produced. Yellow and I are lower. Red Death, even having left early and blue controlling him, produced many units. And brown, you know what? Brown and light blue were 3rd and 4th for kills, though. So high five to them. We're going to just go ahead and hit the overview screens a few times so that you guys can look at it, and then we'll cut to part 2 where it will be a much shorter part. And hopefully it'll be slightly less long-winded. I forgot how long this game was. I shouldn't have. It was just like, it was a hold. Alright, guys. There are the screens. We'll jump into part 2. See you in a second. Hey there, guys. I lied. It's actually not going to be a 3-parter. Though, for whatever reason, the other replay that I wanted to use wasn't available. But we'll just talk about it really quickly. So, I have another game. We beat Teal, and then instead of the Night Elves attacking us on the shores this time, they managed to get into Outland, and they take all those control points. And then they start spamming units, mostly range, quite a few bears. We've tried to push in, but God, there's just so much range. They're doing so much damage, and it's Talon and Noddle. No, Talon and... Oh, he's gonna get so mad at me if I forget his name. It was Talon and somebody who's in charge of Clan BOTR. I know that much, man. I just can't remember your name right now. Anyway. They were smart enough to go ahead and use fairy dragons, so my priests were taking a lot of damage, and it was just really painful. And then I realized that I had to run away really quick because I had to help Yellow with the North Alliance. But I couldn't just leave the portal undefended. So it cut out. It absolutely cut out on me there. Sorry, guys. I actually finished the whole thing before realizing that none of you heard it. So I'm going to have to go from 1 minute 9 seconds, and I have no idea what I talked about up until then. Let's see, what was it? Okay, we were talking about the Outland attack. We were talking about the fact that I was getting my butt kicked, and then I thought, oh, maybe if I just leave some axemen at the gate, it'll stun any units that come out. Sure enough, they fell for it. They come running out, and then I go chasing them back in with the axemen in the front, leading it, and I just keep spamming more and more axemen through the dark portal, trying to kill them, because sometimes you have to spam a unit. If it's a really good unit for a situation, it's great. It's stunning the bears, it's reflecting the attacks. The dryads are taking extra damage from the piercing attacks that are reflected because they are unarmored units. How awesome is that? And they are slowing themselves with their own poison, reducing their movement speed and attack speed. Godly. You're reflecting the archer's attacks, even potentially the chimeras, but that's not true. It's a magic attack. Is it all ranged attacks? I'm gonna have to look. Anywho, so yeah, you're doing all that, and you've got the crown, and then you just make sure that you use your spearmen to focus down the fairy dragons so that they don't kill your casters. You go ahead and dispel the roar ability on the Night Elf army. You use your... I don't know, it just buzzed. Is that my phone? Anyway. Okay. That's all I want to talk about. And the other thing was, go ahead and join Diplomunion.com. So go ahead and sign on, make an account, message me, chat in the forums. We're filling up the front page with nothing but Azeroth War stuff, and I'm so happy to see that. Azeroth Wars is 2013, dude. It's 2013 is the year of Azeroth Wars. Let's make it competitive. I'm not kidding. This game's great, and I know it's never going to be cast in like a super competitive way, but let's get the community going again because it's so good and it's so much fun. Alright, and the other thing was Nether Pro's game being hosted this Saturday, 11:30 a.m. We're going to get someone else to try to host it because Make Me Host is an asshole and dropped us all. And that's it. Go ahead and look on the forums at Diplomunion.com to find out what the game name will be and what the password is and who's getting an invite. Sign up, tell us what race you want to play, and you'll be able to join me and some of the pros. Also, there's another thread by Firemaker, I want to say his name is, on Diplomunion.com, and he's trying to set up Fridays and Saturdays. He's European time, so it would be European evening, like 7 to 8, or 9 even. He wants to set up newbie games, so for people who are just not new. So if you want to go to Diplomunion.com and you're not sure you know how to play this game, go ahead and post in his forum. He'll give you the information to his games, and you can join in and just play on the bunny slope for a little while, because people have the idea that you have to get your ass whipped in Azeroth Wars to get better, and that is true, but I am definitely a proponent of getting on that bunny hill first and learning how to snowboard or learning how to ski before you take the mountain, okay? You don't just jump right on the mountain. You don't strap on those dangerous wooden things to your feet and go flying down. No! You sit there with that hot-ass foreign instructor who's there for the season, because you know it's not snowing in Europe anymore. It's not snowing in New Zealand or Australia or where the hell he's from. So he comes here to work for a little while and he seduces your girlfriend. That ever happened to you? I hope not. I'm really worried it's gonna happen to me one of these days. God, they're so good looking. What was I talking about before the good looking men? Oh, that's right. You get on that bunny slope and you learn a few games. You get your basics down before you go and join us for the more advanced games, because yes, you do have to get your butt kicked in order to win, and in order to get better you're gonna need to learn what you're doing wrong, and you're gonna need to take a hard pounding to the face, and you're gonna go, holy crap, I didn't even know he could land there and get so quickly to my base. I have to take precautions against that. And you'll leave a frigate out there next time so that you'll see his army, or you'll build a little farm wall to cut off, you know, the easier entrance. You'll do something. You'll figure out what works for you. So thank you all. This has been Azothan, and I'm sorry it's not going to be a 3-parter, but I can't get the replay to work. So I'll see you all tomorrow for Comeback Tuesdays, or Turnaround Tuesdays. That's what it is. Turnaround Tuesdays. And send me some replays, if you guys can, of you coming back from the edge of disaster. The absolute edge of disaster, and you turn it around and you manage to take the game. That's all. Turnaround Tuesday. Very simple. You gotta show me your best turnaround. So send that in to nethron21@hotmail.com and tell me what the game is. I don't know if I said this in the part that didn't stop recording. I keep checking the time up here to make sure it's recording. Oh god. By the way, guys, my screen is huge. Like, it is. It's technically a TV. Let's be honest. I got it as a TV for Christmas, and I've hooked it up as a computer monitor. So I would look like I'm looking way over here, and I'm just like looking barely to the side to see my computer. Anyway, when you send me your games, please send me a description along with it, because I can't watch all your games. They're so long. They're an hour to an hour and a half long, 2 hours long, and I can't watch them all. I'm so sorry. I wish I could, but you guys got to sell me on your games, okay? That's it. This has been Azothan. You guys have a wonderful night, and let's see if it worked this time. Yes, still recording. Excellent.